Hey Omies, I'm Stephen Ewashkiw, and thanks for joining me for this Adventure Yoga Backstretch Flow 45-minute Vinyasa class. Yoga is about questioning things, and yoga is changeable. And in this class, I'm going to change things up a little bit. So expect a little bit of the unexpected in class today. But something you can expect is that you'll probably sweat. So you might want to grab a bottle of water. You may need a sweat towel handy. And then unroll your mat, and I will see you there in just a few seconds. Please join me standing on your mat in Tadasana. Why? Because we often start sitting on our mat, and yoga is changeable. Yoga is questioning, like, why do we do that? Why are we doing this? We're doing this because we're going to get right into this, and we're going to do some warm-ups here, right away. So stand in Tadasana with your feet hip distance apart and parallel, so you've got a little bit of a wide base here. And then stretch your arms up, turn your palms forward. Make fists with your hands. And if you've ever done a lat pull down in the gym, this is like the yoga version of that. Imagine that you're holding a broomstick between your hands, and then slowly pull down. Resist the temptation to just bring your arms down quickly. Imagine that that broomstick is coming behind your head. Bring your elbows in at your sides. And then do the opposite, straighten your arms, but do it slowly and steadily and resist so that you're building muscle strength and waking your muscles up as you do this. We're going to add a knee lift to this. So as you bend your elbows, this time push into your right foot and bring your left knee up as your elbows come down. And work to match the rate of descent and the rate of ascent, or straightening your arms. And do the other side. Bend your elbows, lift your left knee up and in towards your chest as you bring your elbows down to your sides, and then do the opposite. Straighten your left leg and straighten your arms. And you can pick the speed up a bit now that you've got the idea of this, but don't go really fast. I want you to be focusing on flexing your muscles here. And do a few more of these. Just keep doing these. Yoga is a process of questioning, right? It's not the answer. It's about asking the questions. Am I enjoying this? Why am I doing this? And we do that here on our mat so that we can ask those questions of ourselves in our life. It's easy to go through the motions, right? Day in and day out, do the same things, without really questioning why we're doing it or what the benefit is to ourselves or to society. And I think that those are really important things that yoga helps us spend more time thinking about. After all, it's your life, right? It's your adventure, and you get to choose what it is if you put in the time and the effort to ask questions. Do one more on each side, unless you need to do a third to balance it out. And then when you're done, stretch your arms down at your sides. Stand in Tadasana at the top of your mat. Step your right leg back, and as you do that, stretch your arms up. So come into a lunge with your arms up, or crescent lunge, then bring your hands together. Bring your hands behind your back in prayer and bend your right knee till it hovers off the ground. And then straighten your right leg, stretch your arms up, and step forward. So these are lunge step backs, and you get a nice tricep stretch and a good bit of glute work. Step your left leg back, stretch your arms up, crescent lunge. Then as you bend your left knee, bring your hands together, hands into prayer behind your head. Hover your left knee off the ground, and then come back up, straighten your arms, step forward, arms to your sides. And do that on the first side. Step it back, arms up. As you bend your knee, hands together, hands behind your head, lift your head a little to stretch your triceps more, then straighten your right leg, arms up, step forward. Probably get the idea. Step your left leg back, stretch your arms up, bring your hands together, bend your left elbow, hands behind your head, lift your chin a little, and then straighten your arms and leg, step forward. And do 3 more of those on each side. Step it back. All of the instability you might find, that's really good because that's helping you build strength here. It's helping wake up your muscles so that as we get into the flow, it gets a little more steady and you're already ready for the work. If you're going the same pace as I am, it's 2 more on each side. Don't rush through them, but doing a nice steady pace is going to help you get the most benefit out of this and wake your body up. I've got 1 more on each side. And we can meet in Tadasana at the top of your mat if you're done before me. Cool. Sit down. Lie down. And do like a casual bridge pose setup. If you've been practicing with me regularly, you'll know that I call this casual bridge pose. It's like the setup to bridge, but without doing bridge. Have your feet a little bit further away from your hips than you would for bridge pose. And then place your hands on the ground, palms down. Push your hands down, shoulders down, feet down. Lift your butt up. Tuck your butt underneath you so it gets nice and strong. You can always touch it to check to see if you're engaging your glute max. Don't lift your hips up as high as you can, because if you do, that gets into your back muscles. And I want you to really focus on your glutes here. Lower your butt 3/4 of the way. And then lift it up to that same height. And do that again. Push it down. Slowly lift it up, really working to fire up your glutes. Pull back with your feet as you lower your hips down a little and as you lift your hips up again. Do a few more of these. I very cleverly call these butt lifts. And I'm very, very smart when it comes to naming things. I'm not sure I named it though, but it's what I call it. We gotta call these something, right? So that when I say do butt lifts, you know what I'm talking about. Keep pulling back with your feet. You can go at whatever pace you want. Know that the slower you go, the more focus you're going to find. But you can try out different speeds and see what you feel is right for you. Do 3 more. And at the end of your third, hold your butt up. Use your muscles rather than your hands. Hold it there. Really tighten up your butt. Tuck it underneath you to really flex your glutes. And then bring your butt down and roll over onto your belly. We're going to do what I call locust lifts. So locust pose is the belly down back bend we often do in yoga, shalabhasana. Stretch your arms out in front of you, take them a bit wide, separate your feet a little bit, and then push your belly down, push your pubic bone down, and lift everything else off the ground. And stay here, exhale. Inhale to come down. Exhale to come up. Stay here, inhale. And exhale to come down. So we change the breath pattern. Inhale to come up this time. And stay here, exhale. Inhale to come down. Exhale to come up. Stay here. Inhale, lift a little higher. And exhale to come down. Keep going. Hold for 1 full breath. And keep doing these. On the second half of your breath, work to get a little higher in your locust lift. Do 1 more. And then come into downward facing dog. Place your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, and push it up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Remember that this is your practice, and you only have to do what you are capable of doing and really what you're ready to do today. I'm going to ask us to keep moving. We're working to get through this Vinyasa practice so that we can fit it into our busy schedules. Bend your knees, exhale, look forward, and walk or float to the top of your mat. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale, and fold forward. Uttanasana, exhale. Stand up and reach up. Stretch your arms up, push your feet down. bring your arms to your sides, Tadasana. And because, at least in my world, we don't really do Surya Namaskar very often. We'll do Surya Namaskar A and Surya Namaskar B, but not Surya Namaskar. We're going to do Surya Namaskar here. So if you're not used to this sequence, just listen to me, watch me, and do it with me, and I'll guide you through it. Bring your feet together, stretch your arms down at your sides. It's a good thing we did all that warm-up because it starts with a standing back bend. So stretch your arms up, bring your hands together, look up, and do a standing back bend. Push through your feet, squeeze your legs together, and then inhale to come up, and exhale, fold forward, touch the ground. Step your right leg back, bring your right knee down, place your right foot flat, and come up Anjaneyasana. So stretch your hips down and forward, stretch your arms up and back, and do the back bend here, Anjaneyasana. Push through your right foot, lift your chest, and then bring your hands down, tuck your right toes, step it back to plank, and lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now it's the other side. Step your right foot forward. Bring your left knee down, left foot flat, and then push your hips down and forward, bend into your right knee and come up Anjaneyasana. You can do hands together or hands shoulder distance apart. Hands shoulder distance apart is better if you've got tight shoulders. And if it hurts your neck to look up, just look forward. It's also great. Bring your hands down to the ground, tuck your left toes under, and then we step forward. Step it forward, feet together, Uttanasana. Then we go into the standing back bend. Stand up, reach up, and back bend. And back to Tadasana. Then we do it again, changing sides. So it just means we start with Anjaneyasana on the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Step your left leg back, knee down, foot flat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, tuck your toes, bring your hands down and step back to plank, lower Chaturanga. It's a lot in your exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your left leg forward, right knee down, right foot flat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down, tuck your right toes. Inhale, step forward, Uttanasana. Stand up, reach up, back bend, and Tadasana. Inhale up. We'll do 2 more of those. Exhale, fold. Right leg back, knee down, foot flat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plank and Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg forward, left knee down, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, Tadasana. 1 more. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your left leg back, foot down, Anjaneyasana. Exhale. Inhale, hands down, step back, and lower. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg forward, Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale, Tadasana. Uttanasana. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, Tadasana. There we go. That's where Tadasana comes. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Let's keep going. Exhale, fold forward. Step back to plank pose. Inhale. And slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Exhale. Place your feet flat. Keep your hands where they are. So we did those locust lifts already. So we're going to do a variation of that. Behind your back, interlace your fingers. Keep your feet on the ground this time. Lift your shoulders, lift your hands, lift your head and chest. So it's still Shalabhasana. We just change it up because yoga is changeable. So we can see how this affects us differently, if we like this version better, if it's more beneficial for us. And then bring your hands back like they just were beside your chest, but keep them off the ground. So it's like the setup for cobra pose. I call this one flying cobra. Pull back with your elbows and lift your chest a little more. See how it's like cobra? And then touch your hands to the ground. Pull back a little with your hands, and you can use the support of the ground to lift yourself up even more for Bhujangasana Cobra. Cool. Tuck your toes, push up and back, downward facing dog. We're going to bring that into Surya Namaskar B. Bend your knees, look forward, and walk or float forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, stretch your spine. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Stand up, reach up. Don't do the back bend, just stretch up. And bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Bend your knees. Pause. Stretch your arms up. You can do hands shoulder distance apart, gaze forward. Or if you want to take it a little bit further, look up, bring your hands together. Then bend your knees more and pause. Tuck your butt underneath you, tone your belly. Bend your knees more, Utkatasana. Tuck your butt, tone your belly, and pause. And then fold forward, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. And make your way to Chaturanga Dandasana. So you can step back, or if you're already ready to float back, but then come all the way down. Place your feet flat, interlace your hands behind your back. We're going to do this locust pose. Push your hands down, lift your chest, hands down. Steady your breath, tone your belly, lift your chest. And then flying cobra. Bring your hands beside your chest, pull your elbows back to lift your chest. Place your hands down, and regular cobra, Bhujangasana. Tuck your toes, push it up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step your right leg forward. Step your left foot forward just a little bit and spin your heel down. And come up, Warrior One. Virabhadrasana 1. Stretch your right knee forward, stretch up through your fingers. And then let's keep going. Hands down, step it back to plank, and lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Come all the way down, interlace your hands behind your back. Shalambhasana, hands bound. Flying cobra, lift your chest. And regular cobra. Tuck your toes, push it up and back. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, right heel in and down for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Stretch it up. And come down, step it back, plank, lower Chaturanga. And then all the way down, hands behind your back, lift your chest. Bring your hands to flying cobra, lift your chest. Place your hands down, lift your chest. It's a few different variations of back bending. Tuck your toes, push it up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift through your sit bones. Exhale, stretch your heels back and down. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and make your way forward. Walk or float. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, and then stay here. Inhale. Straighten your legs just a little bit. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale. Straighten your legs just a little bit. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale. And exhale. Reach up. Bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Same thing again. Inhale, stretch your arms up, bend your knees a little. And hold. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees a little bit more. And hold. Exhale, tuck your butt, tone your belly. Inhale, bend your knees a little bit more. Utkatasana. Tuck your butt, tone your belly. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And make your way to Chaturanga Dandasana. Then come all the way down. Bind your hands behind your back. Lift your chest. Shalabhasana. Bring your hands to Flying Cobra. Inhale, Flying Cobra. Bring your hands down. Exhale. Inhale, Regular Cobra. Exhale, Downward Facing Dog. Step your left leg forward. Spin your right heel down. Inhale, come up, Warrior One. Stay here. Exhale. Stretch your left knee forward. Stretch your fingers up. Inhale, hands down. Step it back to plank. Exhale, lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Come all the way down. Inhale, Shalambhasana. And exhale, hands for Flying Cobra. Inhale, flying cobra. Exhale, hands down for a cobra. Inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. This time, step your right foot forward, spin your left heel down. Virabhadrasana 1, inhale. And stay here, stretch your right knee forward, fingers up. Exhale. Inhale, hands down, set up for plank. And with your exhale, lower Chaturanga Danasana. Come all the way down. Inhale, Shalabhasana. Hands for flying cobra. Exhale. Inhale, flying cobra. Hands down for cobra. And inhale, cobra. Bhujangasana. Tuck your toes. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch through your shoulders. Exhale, lift through your hips to stretch through your torso. Inhale. Bend your knees, exhale, look forward, and make your way forward. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Uttanasana, forward fold, exhale. Bend your knees, sit deeply, lift your arms, Utkatasana. And inhale, straighten your legs just a little, and hold, exhale, tuck your butt, tone your belly. Straighten your legs a little, inhale. Stay, exhale. Straighten your legs a little bit more. And exhale, Tadasana. One more of these. Inhale, stretch your arms up and bend your knees a little. Exhale, hold. Inhale, bend your knees a little bit more, tuck your belly, tuck your butt, turn your belly. Inhale, bend your knees a little bit more, Utkatasana, hold, exhale. Inhale, fold forward, and exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, make your way, Chaturanga Danasana, exhale. Come all the way down. Inhale, Shalabhasana. Hands for flying cobra. Exhale. Lift flying cobra. Inhale. Hands down for cobra. Exhale. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. This time, right leg forward. Left heel down. We're just changing that up so you can try them out. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Let's keep going. Exhale, Chaturanga Danasana. Come all the way down. Bind your hands. Inhale. Flying cobra, exhale, and lift it up, inhale. Hands down for cobra, exhale, and lift it up, inhale, cobra. Tuck your toes, exhale, down dog. Left leg forward, right heel down, inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, and keep it going. Exhale, Chaturanga, all the way down, Shalabhasana, locust, inhale. Bring your hands for flying cobra, float them off the ground, exhale, inhale, flying cobra. Hands down for cobra, exhale, set it up. Inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, steady your breath. Use this to rest, exhale. Inhale, use this to reset. Exhale. Inhale, use this time to check in. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and make your way forward. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Uttanasana, exhale. Utkatasana, inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs a little, and hold. Inhale, tuck your butt, tone your belly. Exhale, straighten your legs a little bit more, and hold. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs a little bit more, and hold. Inhale. Exhale. Tadasana. Wow. It's fun. Pretty hot. Got some sweat on. It's good. Let's let this fast vinyasa. It's jumping right in. It's for us to get us moving, to get this practice in so that we can get on with whatever we need to do today on our adventure called Today's Journey or something. I think I forgot to breathe or something. But we're going to keep going. So remember to breathe. Stretch your arms up, inhale, and exhale, fold forward, touch the ground. Step it back to plank pose, inhale. You can stay here, or we're gonna do a push-up, but make it yoga, we're gonna call it exhale, bend your elbows, Chaturanga Danasana. Inhale, straighten your arms. And then bend your knees, jump forward with your feet wide into a squat. Bring your hands off the ground. Straighten your legs, stretch your arms up, and jump. And then come back to Tadasana. We'll do a little faster. Reach up, fold forward. Jump to plank pose, and choose to stay here or bend your elbows, chaturanga, straighten your arms. Then jump forward, turn your toes out, come into the squat. And then stretch up, jump, Tadasana. I call them yoga burpees. Ready? Reach up. Inhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Jump back to plank pose and bend your elbows or don't. Straighten your arms or you're already there. And then jump forward, feet wide, hands up. Stretch up and jump. 2 more. Reach up, fold forward, jump back. Choose to stay here or do a push-up. And jump forward, squat, reach up, jump. Do 1 more of these on your own. Good times. Man, I wish I'd brought my water up. Oh, I did. Water break. Everyone needs a good water break. It's important to stay hydrated. All right, I'm gonna do 1 more sequence here. We'll move through it 2 times. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Steady your breath. Exhale, fold forward. There are no yoga burpees in this. Step your right leg back. Lunge, inhale. Bring your right knee down. Place your right foot flat. Exhale. Anjaneyasana. It's been a while since we've been here. Bend into your left knee. Stretch up and curl it back. Reach your hands up and back. Lift your chest up. To help with that, push your right foot down more and lift up and out of the pose. And then bring your hands down, come back to the lunge. Tuck your right toes under, Dhanurasana, lunge. Place your right hand flat. Just very, very slightly turn your right fingers out. Push through your right hand, lift your left arm up. Revolve, lunge. Turn your torso up. Reach up with your right hand, roll your right, with your left hand, sorry, don't reach your right hand up, you would probably fall. Roll your right shoulder back. Stay here, but bring your right knee down to the ground. And then bend your right knee, point your toes. With your left hand, reach up and back more, and hold your right foot. Pull your right foot towards your outer right hip, and then, like we're doing Anjaneyasana, push your hips forward. Push through your right hand, lift your chest and turn up towards the ceiling, then take your head back, do a back bend, twisted monkey. Right heel towards your outer hip, hips down and forward, roll your right shoulder back, twist your chest up and lift your head up and back. Untwist, come back to center and step it back, downward facing dog. Breathe. To the left, we're going to go to Vashisthasana. So turn your left foot out, stack your right foot over your left foot. Mine is a little short, so I had to walk my left hand forward. So if you can't stack your feet today, if the stability isn't there, that's fine. Bring your right foot in front of your hips. Stretch your right arm up and look up. If you want to take it a little bit further, you have the option here. Bend your right knee and reach back and grab your foot. And then stretch your right knee straight back, lift your hips up, and then turn your hips up towards the ceiling, turn your gaze up towards the ceiling, push your right foot into your right hand, pull with your right hand, really open your chest. It's called Baby Kapinjalasana. And then one-legged down dog, lift your right leg up, shift it forward to one-legged plank, one-legged chaturanga dandasana, and come all the way down. Behind your back, interlace your fingers, lift your shoulders, lift your hands, bound shalabhasana, and then bend your knees. Reach back, grab your feet. Pick your feet up, lift your chest up for Dhanurasana, lift your knees, push your hips down, and then chaturanga dandasana. Tuck your toes. Hover off the ground, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, all you have to do is your best with that. Exhale. Inhale, and you'll get another couple of chances to try. Exhale. Inhale. Bend your knees. Exhale. Look forward and float or walk to the top of your mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Stand up and reach up. Inhale. Tadasana. Exhale. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Step your left leg back, come into the lunge, and then set up for Anjaneyasana. Left knee down, left foot flat, hips down and forward. Stretch your arms up, curl it up and back. Inhale, and exhale. Push through your left foot. Use that to lift your chest up and back more. And exhale, hands down, tuck your toes, come into the lunge, called Dhanurasana in Sanskrit. This time, place your left hand flat with your fingers turned out just a little bit, like really, it's a very little bit. Push through your left hand, stretch your right arm up, revolved lunge. Reach up through your right hand, push down through your left hand. Steady your breath. Keep everything where it is except bring your left knee down to the ground. Make that adjustment. Bend your left knee, point your toes. And then with your right hand, keep reaching up, reach back, and reach for your left foot. Twisted monkey. Pull your left heel in towards your outer left hip. Roll your left shoulder back. Shift your hips down and forward like Anjaneyasana and twist it open. Kick your foot in your hand, turn your chest up, lean your head back. So to get a thigh stretch, a twist, a back bend. Good times. Untwist. And come in to downward facing dog. And get ready for Vashisthasana on the other side. Turn onto the edge of your right foot, stack your left foot on top of your right, or step your left foot in front of your hips. Stay here, lift your hips, look up, and if you want to take it further, bend your left knee. With your left hand this time, grab your left foot. Stretch your left knee straight back. Kick your foot away from your butt, pull with your hand, and maybe turn your hips up to the sky, turn your gaze up to the ceiling, baby Kapinjalasana. Three-legged dog or one-legged dog, I call it both things. Lift your left leg up. Shift forward, one-legged plank, and lower, one-legged chaturanga. You can always do those as two-legged variations. And then come all the way down. Hands behind your back. Inhale, Shalabhasana with your hands down. Familiar territory here. Then bend your knees, grab your feet. For bow pose, lift your chest, kick your feet back. Lift your knees. And then Chaturanga Dandasana. You don't have to, but if you can, do. Tuck your toes, place your hands, and come off of the ground. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reset here. Exhale. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. I'm trying to bring you some different transitions. Inhale. Some different sequences. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, and make your way forward. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. Stand up and reach up. Inhale. Arms to your sides, Tadasana. Exhale. Because doing the same thing over and over again has its benefit, but it's also nice to challenge ourselves, to challenge our brain, to not fall into our habits. Yoga is a process of change. It's a process of asking questions and connecting to our life, which is changing all the time. All right, before we lose that energy, let's do the sequence one more on each side, and then we get to cool it down and call it a day. Inhale, reach up. A little bit faster this time. Exhale, fold forward. Step your right leg back. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down, lunge pose. Place your right hand flat. Inhale, revolved lunge. Exhale, twisted monkey. Right knee down. Grab your foot. Twist it up. Inhale, untwist it. And exhale into downward facing dog. Vashisthasana or side plank to the left. Stay here or bend your right knee and go for Kapinjalasana. Exhale. Turn your chest up, hips up, look up, And inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, plank, chaturanga. Come all the way down. Inhale, Shalabhasana, hands down. Exhale, Dhanurasana. Inhale here, lift it up higher. And then exhale into chaturanga or stay down on your belly. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale. Float or walk. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Stand up and reach up, Urdhva Hastasana or Namaskar. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale up, let's keep going. One more of these. Exhale, fold forward. Step your left leg back, Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, lunge. Tuck your left toes. Place your left hand flat. Inhale, revolve lunge. Twisted monkey, bend your left knee, grab your left foot. Exhale, twist it open, push your hips down and forward. Inhale, come back, set it up, and step back, downward facing dog. Exhale. Vashisthasana to the right. Inhale. Stay here or bend your left knee. And exhale, turn it up. Stay here, baby Kapinjalasana. Inhale. And then three-legged dog. Exhale, shift it forward. Inhale, got an extra half breath there than last time. Exhale, chaturanga, and come all the way down. Inhale, shalabhasana. Exhale, dhanurasana. Stay here. Inhale, and exhale, belly down or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Look forward. Let's finish this off. Float forward. Walk forward. Inhale. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale. Uttanasana. Stand up. Reach up. Inhale. Bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Exhale. Nice. Separate your feet wide and fold forward, touch the ground. Wide leg Uttanasana. Slow your breath down here. Bend your knees so that your chest can touch your thighs. Relax your head and neck. And then hold your elbows so that you can really hang in your upper body and get a little more length there. Reset. Bend your knees enough that your chest can touch your thighs. And then use that to help you widen your thighs, even widen into your butt a little bit. Bring your hands down to the ground. Straighten your legs a little bit more, or all the way if that's part of your practice. Behind your back, interlace your fingers. Stretch your hands up and overhead. Slow your breath down. Bring your hands onto your waist, bend your knees, and stand up. Let's do a standing thigh stretch. Left hand onto your waist, bend your right knee, and grab your right foot. Your heel towards your outer hip. Stretch your knee down, push your hips forward. Adjust your glasses if necessary. Gives me a good chance to play with my balance a little bit. The idea of this class is to help you try new things and see what you like, see what you don't like. Question it. Bring your right foot down to the ground, bring your right hand under your hip, bend your left knee, and grab your foot. Yoga is what you make of it. As much effort as you put in, it's going to give back to you. Stretch your left knee straight down, push your hips forward so you get a thigh stretch here. You only get the thigh stretch if you put the effort in. If you just kind of hang out here, there's not much point in hanging out here. I want you to get the thigh stretch so that you can be prepared for a short shavasana, because that's coming up really soon. Release your foot, sit down. Cross your right knee. What's it called? Ankle? Thanks. Right ankle over your left knee. Lean onto your hands behind you and push your right ankle onto your left leg and push your right knee forward. Push your hands down, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest up. Bring your right foot down, go to the other side. Left ankle over your right knee. You can always come in and use your hands to help you get it there. And then place your hands back behind you again. Push your ankle onto your leg, push your left knee forward, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest up. Think about your left ankle, make it really flexed and strong. That's to help keep your knee safe, but also to get you more of the hip opening, hip stretch here. And then bring your left foot onto the ground. Bring your knees into your chest as you lie back and do a child's pose on your back. So you can take your knees out towards your shoulders or knees together. I like knees out towards my shoulders a little bit here. Bring your shoulders towards the ground. Round your back so that your butt's off the ground. If you want to do happy baby instead, you can. Slow your breath down even more. Start to unround your back so that your lower back comes to the ground, your waistband comes to the ground, top of your butt comes to the ground, even your lower back starts to come off the ground. Bring your feet to the ground. Stretch your legs out and come into a shavasana. We'll do a short shavasana here, probably about 90 seconds. So let go. Relax your feet, your hands. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders, your hips, and your belly. Let everything go. Let go of your questioning mind. Let go of your muscles. Let go of your practice. Just be here. Be you. Rest completely. Start to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms and legs a little bit, just to get yourself moving again. Wake yourself up. Bend your knees and turn onto your side. And then press yourself up to seated. We're going to end standing, because why not? So take your time, make your way up to standing. Stand in Tadasana, because yoga is changeable. We don't have to do what we've always done. Bring your hands together in front of your heart and close your eyes here. If you'd prefer to be on the ground, that's fine. Thank yourself for making this time in your day. For yourself, for your physical practice, but also for your spiritual and your mental practice. Practice questioning, seeing how it makes you feel to try different things. This is where we learn to grow and to live. Thanks so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Namaste.
Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I highly recommend drinking a lot of water to help you reset, and just to hydrate is really important after a practice like that. If you'd like to slow down with a meditation practice, there's a meditation practice right there I recommend. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, just click on my picture over there to subscribe. Thanks, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Namaste, Omies.